Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dairy Van Menards Cup Series. I welcome you to the Enjoy Illinois 300 here at Worldwide Technology Raceway, aka Gateway, or whatever the heck you want to call it. On your front row, we got the youngest front row in DMCS to date, with 21-year-old Randy Jones on the pole and 22-year-old Danny Fisher on his outside. So it's going to be the youngest year of age of 21 and a half years old. So that's interesting. Just thought y'all should know that, I guess. And let's take a look at the race facts here for today. It's going to be an 84 lap race. Shouldn't be too bad. Last year's winner, Tyler Childers, this is where he captured his first career win before going on back-to-back wins. So he also won the next race, but we're not going to the same track next week. So there's that. And the pit window here is looking to be about 30 to 40 laps. I forgot to check what it would be for the last race at Pocono, so that's on me, my bad. But we are officially halfway through the season already, which is crazy to me because I feel like just yesterday we started, but to be fair, it is July, so there's that. We got some more things we got to talk about here, though, starting with the '09 of Cody Foster. Not specifically Foster, but at the same time, kind of him. But the team in general, they are last in owners' points by almost 100 points. They have a big gap between them and the number 20 car, which, I mean, right now it doesn't seem like a big deal, but that's going to be a huge factor into 2025. And he needs to get, he's the last in points of full-time drivers, because obviously the 40 isn't going to have a whole heck of a lot of points, but they're not that far behind, believe it or not. So Cody Foster and all the Team Trackhouse kind of need to step it up when their other full-time cars top 10 in owners points. Bit of an off week last run around for Jonathan Davenport. Currently sits him 30 behind the playoff cut line with just 5 races to go after today. So he's got to get that momentum rolling again. He was popping off top 10s, top 15s week in, week out. And now he's just kind of fallen off a cliff here. So we'll have to see what he can do in his Nutrient Ag Solutions 91 Dodge Charger here today at Gateway. Scott Mason is back in the Quaker State car this week after his injury at Five Flags. He took the last week off at Pocono, and now the only problem he has that win, but he needs to get back inside the top 25 in points in order for it to count. So he's currently 28th right now, so he doesn't have a whole lot of ground to make up. He only missed one race, so I think he'll be set as long as he can pull out some good runs here these next couple of races. And finally, rolling off third here today, Oliver Anthony. He's had a couple of great runs. He's currently the first car out of the playoffs, but he's only 16 points below right now. I think he has a pretty decent shot at getting into the playoffs here, as long as he can keep this momentum going here towards the end of the regular season. And with that, folks, we are going to get this show on the road. 41 cars going to be duking it out for 84 laps here today. As we're getting ready to roll off, there they go. Everybody coming off of pit road. Tyler Childers, there's your most recent winner there. Like I said before, 41 drivers going after the win here today. Great start for Kane Calloway there in the number 83 Home Depot Geico Ford Mustang. Hasn't had the best of all seasons, but hey, top 5 start, can't get much better than that. Cody Foster rounds out your top 5 starting spots. Joe Buckley Sr., 20th in points right now. Just needs a couple more to get into the playoff conversation. And there he is rolling off P6 here today. Good start for him as well. Owen Harris back in the 22 this week. Kind of forgot to say something about that. But he The main driver, Dennis Baldwin, still under injury as of 5 flags. He tried to come back. Doctor said, "Nuh-uh." So he's going to have to sit out one more week. But these Lance Racing and Enterprises cars are looking good. The 42 and 12 on the front row. And the 22 not too far behind there. And I want to say 12th. Might be 14th, but here we go. Green flag coming at you from Gateway International Raceway. Randy Jones and Danny Fisher bringing the field to green. Great start for the 42. Oh, Joe Buckley Jr. making a 3-wide move back there. I saw him jump out. There he is in that number 30, blue and gray U.S. Air Force. Oh, trouble in the back. Justin Marks into the inside wall. Big hit for the 04. Lots of damage on his car. No caution came out. I didn't think so. Currently 120 points above the cut line. He's going to take a huge hit, both into the inside wall and in points. Meanwhile, back out front, his teammate, Cody Foster, trying to get around the 83 here for third. Can't quite make it work on the outside. Gonna try again. More trouble in the back. This time it's Scott Mason going around. Big crash. Up and over goes the 26. Holy hell. And just as quick as it started, Scott Mason's night is over really early on lap 2. His first race back since the incident at 5 Flags. We'll go on board Trey Mills here. Actually, no, we'll go on board the Matt Sanchez here. It looks like he just got loose. Buckley did. No, he got into Owen Harris there in the 22, which sent him around and down into the 26 and back up into the field and caused the absolute big one here. Massive crash here on lap 2 of the Enjoy Illinois 300. I bet you Scott Mason is currently not enjoying Illinois for sure. Lots of damage on Henry Rivers' car. Some of these drivers who need the points are involved in that one too. Oh geez. Well, as we're getting ready to go back green here, some drivers decided to pit. But I think for the most part everybody did stay out. Clayton Baxter there looking for a good run here. He's pretty comfortable in the point situation here, 131 points above, but still needs to keep it moving here. But that 42 of Randy Jones, he could use a good run here today. 4 drivers have left the race. Derek Richards, Kane Wagner, Henry Rivers, and Scott Mason all retired due to that crash on lap number 2. But we're getting ready to go back green here. It's going to be Randy Jones, Cody Foster, bringing us back to the green flag here at Gateway. And Kane Calloway going right to the inside, trying to make a move for second here. Can't quite make it stick. Gonna get a little bit of momentum there, but not enough to get to his inside. Never mind. He's going to get hooked by Clayton Baxter. In front of the whole field as well. Luckily, no one else got into that one there. Huge checkup here. They're 3 wide. Oh boy, this isn't going to end well, is it? Somehow they haven't died yet. Somehow, oh, there it goes. Justin Marks into the outside fence. If the caution wasn't out now, then it is now. Clayton Baxter just left hooked him. Jesus, man. Alright. for the third time tonight, we're going to try again here on lap number 11. Two more drivers have DNF'd. 83 Cam Calloway, who was up front. He is out of here. And the 04 of Justin Marks has DNF'd. Last car is going to go to Scott Mason. But Ronald Beasley, Blaze Rich, and Randy Jones, your top three on the restart. Jonathan Davenport, Noah Sears, rounding out your front five here. As we're getting ready to go back green for the third time here at Gateway. Hopefully we can get a green flag run in this time. Just don't kill each other. Good start for Beasley. He's going to get out to about half a car length lead over the 45. 42 going right to the inside. Maybe able to clear. Yes, he will. Jones will instantly go right back up to second. All clean in back. Jonathan Davenport looking for third here on Blaze Rich. Try the bottom. Can't quite make it work. But out of turn number 4, Ronald Beasley still leading, trying to hold off the 42 of Randy Jones. He's going to go to the inside, dive bomb into 1. And Jones is going to retake the race lead here on lap number 13. A lot of action going on back here. Luke Lawson on the inside of Cody Foster, getting pushed by Clayton Baxter. Going to be 3 wide into 3. Great battle for position here. This is for 7th on back. Advantage Lawson maybe. Is he going to have the run out of 4? He might. There's still 3 wide behind him here. Casey Sherwood, Danny Fisher, Alexander Thompson. 3 abreast still through 1 and 2. And they're not going to work it out. They almost did there, but here comes Davin Armstrong, going to continue the 3 wide here. We'll figure it out down the backstretch though. Armstrong currently in 12th position. No, 15th last scoring loop. Oh, 79's in trouble. He's getting hooked by the 21. There they go into the outside wall. Davin Armstrong almost hit the safer barrier. And what in the world is going on up here? Did Matt Sanchez just have a problem? Why, yes he did. Looks like he got hooked by the 52 of Tyler Childers into Joey Higgins. And collected, Adam Valdez and Alex Chapman. And that's what brought out the caution. Oh, Jesus, dude. The Gateway Melee, as we're going to be calling this one for years to come. Just when you thought you had a green flag run going, that happens. Meanwhile, we got some we got some pit stops happening right now. Small group of drivers, Randy Jones, Davenport, see Oliver Anthony, Blaze Rich as well, Noah Sears, Luke Lawson, all your front runners coming down pit road here. Randy Jones has that privilege of the first pit box here. All concentration from him. Danny Fisher has a long way to go. He's going to tag Oliver Anthony there, and it looks like Cody Foster, he's going to win the race off pit road, followed by Blaze Rich. And then Randy Jones, Ronald Beasley, Davenport, Anthony, Lawson. Can Fisher beat out them two? Nope, Noah Sears, Casey Sherwood, then Danny Fisher, and Davin Armstrong. Getting ready for the restart here on lap number 18. Still have a long way to go for this one here, folks. We're gonna have to clean it up more and more if we're gonna see some good racing at least. They have all the chances in the world to give us a good show here. But Clayton Baxter, Cody Foster, bringing us back to the green flag here at Gateway. Great start for Baxter as he throws it into turn number 1. Lots of two wide back here. Davenport up on the top lane trying to get around Oliver. Anthony for 7th or 6th, one of the two. Trying to get that spot back. The field has thinned out. There are just 27 cars now running. Everybody else retired. Which is not good for that 29 of Joe Buckley Sr., who needed a good run if he wanted to point his way into the playoffs. But could be a big break for some drivers who are not really in the best of all positions right now to get themselves into an okay position. But I mean, really, the only driver who is in a good position that is out right now, I'd want to say, is the one in the 26, because they're not going to get a whole lot of points, especially this 26 of Scott Mason. But right now, Clayton Baxter, he is just running away. Teammate Zach Barber, almost 5 seconds back right now. Cody Foster having a good run right now in 2nd early on here tonight. Is Oliver Anthony going to push the issue 3 wide? Almost. He thought about it. I thought he was going to, honestly. But no, he decided against it. Here comes Jonathan Davenport on the inside of Oliver Anthony, though. Not quite able to get there. Here comes Noah Sears looking to the inside. Davenport left that door open there on the bottom. And Sears is going to be able to cruise right below him almost. He had to check up for the O2. That's going to give the 91 the advantage on the top side. Trying to still clear. Davin Armstrong going to try the outside lane for 9th. Oh, hold on to it, Lawson. Holy crap, what a save by the 25 of Luke Lawson. Let's take a look at that one there. That is got to be save of the year. He gets into the 45. His teammate gets really sideways, doesn't lose it. Oh, it's really tight there into one. Those 5 cars all under a blanket. Good Lord, I thought they were going to wreck all of them. Every individual car. Noah Sears going to get around the 42 now. He's been trying to do that for the last couple of laps. Same with the 91. If he can clear, not quite, I don't think. They're going to be side by side here. For 7th. He'll get him in 1, 3 wide. Casey Sherwood, Oliver Anthony, Davin Armstrong in the middle. Anthony backs out. Sherwood still looking for more. He wants 10th. And he will take it. Trey Mills back into the top 10 just about here. That's a run that 15 car has needed. Still 125 points above the cut line right now, but hasn't been looking all that hot recently. Looks like Luke Lawson is trying to run down that 09 of Cody Foster. He's right on the rear bumper of him. Can he get to him, though? Here he comes to the inside. They're going to be side by side down the front stretch here. This is for 2nd. Couldn't quite get it to stay. I was trying to check lap times, see what those were looking like. And the 25 was running faster at the time. He's going to try to get back down to the bottom again. This time he's a lot closer. Side by side down the front stretch again. This time he's going to have almost a full cart is almost fully going to clear, but wasn't quite able to. Now he will into one. Look at Noah Sears sending it on in there. He's going to take over third. What a move by the number 70. If he can keep this up, he's en route to having a great points day. Ronald Beasley, now he's going to do an absolute send, trying to get to the inside of his teammate. High Limit Racing couldn't quite get it. And High Limit Motorsports recently announced it's going to be a 4-car operation in 2025. They only have 1, maybe 2 cars potentially in the playoffs. One's locked in, the 18 of Paul Selzy with his win early in season. We got trouble in the back. Randy Jones is around in front of the field. He keeps it straight for the most part. He's just going to lose a ton of position. Caution is going to come out on lap 29. Luckily, he didn't hit anything, so he should be able to eventually get back up towards the front of the field. But Trey Mills involved in that one. He's lost a ton of positions as well. Getting photobombed by the dog now. So everybody's looking like they're going to come down pit road here. Yep, everybody. Clayton Baxter, Luke Lawson, Noah Sears. Taking a trip down pit road here. Trying to get the dog out real quick. I don't think anybody stayed out. We would have seen him get up to the pace truck by now. Let's see. Randy Jones, he does have that first spot. The 09 was looking good. Let's see. Where's the 42 position-wise? Not a clue. He's going to come out right in front of Clayton Baxter. He was going to lose a bit of ground there. Noah Sears in second. Lost a spot. Or no, gained a spot. Luke Lawson lost a spot. Ronald Beasley stayed about the same there. Davin Armstrong had a pretty good stop there for the 40 machine. Both 09 and the 40 are having really good runs right now. So you're going to be rounding out your top 10 here. Don't know. But look at Fred Wells. He's inside almost the top 10 maybe. Not really sure where everybody is right now. The scoring's kind of jumbled up here. But 86 points above the cut line. No wins this season. He was a title contender in 2023. So big downfall in performance from year to year. But we're going to go back green here and see what happens on the ensuing restart. Here we go, guys. Clayton Baxter, Noah Sears, and Luke Lawson. A lot of Toyotas in the top 5 here. The lone Ford Mustang is the 96 Team Dynamite machine. As a green flag back out here on lap 33. Noah Sears is going to have to find a quick way around the 96 here. Clayton is fast. You can't deny that. But let's see if anybody else has anything for him. As they head through 3. Clayton slides up a little bit. That's going to open the door for Noah Sears to maybe get on the inside, and couldn't quite get there. And now I think he's going to run away. Caution is back out. Big crash in the back. Dale Webster and Oliver Anthony. I don't know why I said Oliver, but you know what I mean. It's like Joe Buckley Jr. may have hooked the 79 into the 02. Yes, he did. That's one way to pass 2 cars. That's not going to be good for the defending series champion. Not a good PR move to wreck Oliver Anthony. Or something like that, I don't know. But great news for the drivers who were losing ground on the 96. But once again, we're going to go ahead, go back green here in just a minute. Alright, Clayton Baxter, Noah Sears, Luke Lawson, Ronald Beasley, Casey Sherwood, your top 5 on the restart. Looking for it, there it is. Great launch for the 96. Not as so much for the 70 or 25 or anyone else behind them. Blaze Rich going to duck down to the inside though on Casey Sherwood for 5th. And he's going to take that spot momentarily. And he'll clear him out of 2. And so could Davin Armstrong as well. They're side by side into 3. Armstrong trying to clear. He might have now. It's close. I can't really tell. But Luke Lawson, he's side by side with Noah Sears here for 2nd. And we saw Lawson potentially have a car that is faster than that 96 machine. Lap times overall don't show it, but he was one of the few drivers that was able to run him down long run. He's got his teammate right behind him, Blaze Rich. He's going to say, screw you. I'm going to try to take the pass for myself, and he does. Can he clear him, though? Not quite. They're still going to be side by side off of 4. Coming up on halfway. His caution is back out again. Oh! Your points leader has been annihilated. And Baron Cohen involved as well. Looks like they start all the way back here when the 21, the 6, 52 all kind of stacked up there. And Zach Barber just kind of got into the 6, collected the 2, the 79, the 20. And the 52 as well. Defending race winner. Not going to be able to defend this one this year. Although, to be fair, he has not been competitive in the slightest all race long. There's Paul Selzy in the 18. Locked into the playoffs already. But Jesus, man. I thought we were done with the wrecking. Cautions really do breed cautions. Alright, top 5. Looking solid still. Davin Armstrong, Blaze Rich, Luke Lawson, Noah Sears, and Clayton Baxter. Baxter's been running some really fast laps on these restarts. He's been getting great launches as well, so he's really going to have to figure out how he's doing this. But here we go. Pace truck back off of the speedway. Green flag coming back to you. It's all on the 96. Team Dynamite Ford Mustang. Great launch for Noah Sears. He's staying right there with him. Not quite anymore, though. As Blaze Rich once again trying to get to 3rd here. Can't quite make it work. Luke Lawson now looking for 2nd. Going into 3. He has the advantage. Can he keep it going? He's ahead. Not quite clear, though. Give it to Luke Lawson. He's going to clear him down the front stretch. Move that 25 to 2nd now, guys. And here comes JD. Looking on for 5th. He'll take that 5th spot. Noah Sears trying to fight back for 2nd. I thought we were going to see 3 wide here. Maybe we will. No. They thought better of it, thankfully. But Noah Sears, he's going to take back that 2nd spot, potentially. But this is what that 96 wants to see behind him. We're already past halfway here. And it is just clean racing for that 96 of Clayton Baxter. He has no competition behind him. And nothing but rainbows and sunshine in front of him. This is a really good battle we're seeing back here for 2nd through 5th. Jonathan Davenport trying to hold on. Chandler Rhodes with a great run through 3 and 4. Can't quite clear the 40 though. Put that 67 to 6th. And put him back down to 7th. Okay, I thought the caution came out. Everyone seemed like they were slowing down. Oh, Davenport got a little loose there off of 2. He shot down the speedway. And he's still sitting in 5th position. Moving up to 3rd, though. In one fell swoop, he passes 2 cars. Now the caution's back out. Jesus Christ. And it's Cody Foster. And more. Holy crap, it's the big one, guys. Part 2. Wasn't Ronald Beasley just inside the top 10? No. Looks like Trey Mills and the 09 got together. Joey Higgins, Jordan Marr. And he just couldn't keep it all together. Joe Buckley Jr. barely made it through that one. Got a little bit of front end damage, you can see. They didn't really hit him all that hard either. This race has been a hell of a wreck fest. And that's about it. That's all it's good for. That's all it's been good for. Pit stops coming here on lap number 50. This could be the last stop of the night. I should be able to make it on this set of fuel, on this tank of fuel. We're within 40. The most you could go is probably 40, pushing it. So we're like right on the edge here of the pit window. Let's see who's going to win the race off pit road. Very well could be the 96 of Clayton Baxter. He's had pretty good stops all night long. Davin Armstrong looking good though. Chandler Rhodes, he's out early. Nope. Shocker. It's Clayton Baxter. Jonathan Davenport up to 2nd now. Noah Sears going to gain a spot. Luke Lawson going to lose 2 spots, I do believe, on the pit stops. But that was the wrong button. I wanted to press Q. Let me just quickly readjust this camera quick. So Jonathan Davenport, he's going to restart 2nd here. So let's go ahead, go back green flag racing here at Gateway. Restart is on Baxter. Less than 40 laps to go here at Gateway. Jonathan Davenport, Noah Sears, Luke Lawson, Chandler Rhodes, your front 5. Green flag, back out. Noah Sears instant on the charge. On the loud pedal, he's going to be able to get to the inside on the 91. Can he make the pass though? Yes. No. Yes or no, one of the two. He can't. Not quite. Down the backstretch, advantage Davenport as they head 2 into 3. Sears going to absolutely send it though. Still advantage Davenport on the outside. The outside lane does come into play here just a little bit. And now he's going to be able to clear him. Luke Lawson, Blaze Rich, Noah Sears in a heated battle for 3rd. Less than 30 to go. Davin Armstrong trying to throw his hat into the ring here. Luke Lawson slid up there. He's going to lose ground to the 91. And the 70 is going to gain some ground on him. Great run for Noah Sears there through 1 and 2. lot of ground given up there early in the going. But look up front. Jonathan Davenport is reeling in your race leader, Clayton Baxter, who's been leading since like lap 20, lap 30. Ran 3/10 faster that time around. Looking like he's going to gain a good chunk through 1 and 2. Yes, he will. Is he going to be looking to the inside into 3? For the race lead. 2 drivers looking for their first career wins. Side by side through 3 and 4. Jonathan Davenport, Clayton Baxter. Jonathan Davenport is going to take the race lead here on lap 58. Davenport 30 points out of the playoffs right now. Clayton Baxter, he is in by 131. And this good, if he finishes second or third even, he's still going to be pretty high up there. Now Luke Lawson trying to reel in the 96. But right now, Davenport needs to start pulling away here. We got 25 laps to go. And he isn't really pulling away from the 96 here. At least short run. A little further back, Davin Armstrong trying to hold on to 5th. But he's got the 45 on his outside. And Trey Mills now on his inside looking for 6th. Almost there. Can't quite get him. Armstrong gonna hold off the 15. Now Ronald Beasley wants to get around the 15th for 7th. And there's Randy Jones, who had that spin just a handful of laps ago. He finds himself back inside the top 10 once again. He had the car to beat early on tonight. If he can get back up to the front 5, I think he can also potentially win this thing still. We can also see a million cautions yet. But Jonathan Davenport now starting to pull away from the 96 here as the gap opens up to over half a second on lap 62. The top 10 starting to spread out now. As Blaze Rich and Noah Sears still battling for 4th. Oh, he's going to get to the inside, actually. Big run for the 45 through 4. This race has been putting on some pretty good battles here, not going to lie to you. Blaze Rich going to send it. Yes, he is. He will take over 4th spot. And that is what this 45 car needs. It needs a good run here. A little bit of quiet there on the radio. We're getting some news over the intercoms. Should come into just 20 laps to go this time around. Ronald Beasley. He's currently saying right now that he is not having fun driving that 76. It's not looking good. He's screaming for a caution right now. He is losing a ton of spots right now. He lost 7th. He might lose. He lost 7th. He lost 8th. He's currently sitting 9th. Not looking good for that 76 machine. He's saying it's too tight. Can't get it to rotate the center. Trying his best to hold on though. Just 20 to go. It looks like Luke Lawson, he got around the 96 of Clayton Baxter now. He's got a second to gain on the number 91 of Jonathan Davenport. Luke Lawson, he won 2 races last season, I think. 1 or 2. And he is actually running about a 10th and a half faster than that 91 machine. But look who's almost back inside the top 5. That's Randy Jones, guys. Randy Jones with Pennzoil, Discount Tire, Dodge Charger. Looking strong, as I had said. I think he might be able to make this one work here. But Clayton Baxter back on the rear end of the 25 of Luke Lawson. He's going to make a move into 1. Can he make it stick on the bottom? We haven't seen it be able to be stuck on the bottom, though. And we've been surprised. Looks like Clayton Baxter has found something there. And he's looking real nice. And the ES Hardware TNT Fireworks Ford Mustang. Well, look at Blaze Rich now. Clayton Baxter is going to be split 3 wide between 2 teammates. 3 wide down the back stretch, front stretch for 2nd place. What a battle. Noah Sears is like, I want some of this too, man. Still 3 wide through 1 and 2. Blaze Rich is going to sneak away with it, though. But Clayton Baxter, Luke Lawson still have some beef here. Randy Jones going to get around Noah Sears. He's back inside the top 5. Side by side still for 3rd. Here comes Randy Jones. Is he going to make a 3 wide bonsai move? No, he is not. Luke Lawson lost a ton of momentum there through 1 and 2. Coming to 15 laps to go for Jonathan Davenport, though. He should be able to go all the way on this tank of gas. He's got an over 2.5 second lead between he and Blaze Rich. Oh no. A little over 2 seconds. Blaze Rich and Jonathan Davenport haven't won before. Same with the 96. Randy Jones, he won 2 times last season, I do believe. Same with Luke Lawson. 1 or 2, I can't fully remember. But speaking of Randy Jones, making a big old move down to the inside, trying to get up to 3rd here. All in one fell swoop. Can't quite get the 96, but he will get Luke Lawson for 4th. The gap is now down to under 2 seconds between the 91 and the 45. Noah Sears now going to strive underneath the 96. He's looking for 4th. Sorry, 5th. No, that is 4th. My bad. But this is the gap between 1st and 2nd. I think it got bigger last time around. It did indeed grow by a 10th. And now Randy Jones is back inside the top 3. I told you he was going to be a contender here. I told you. It didn't matter that he spun. He's still going to come back and compete for the win here. Dodges have been very competitive here at Gateway in the past. 8 of them finished inside the top 10 last season. Here comes Luke Lawson trying to get back into 4th. As Davin Armstrong, he's looking for top 5 here tonight. But so is Noah Sears as he's hard on the inside. Ronald Beasley looking for some momentum here. We're having some pretty fantastic racing still. Chandler Rhodes back in 14th. I don't think Oliver Anthony is... No, he DNF'd a while ago. 21 drivers still in this race. But Joe Buckley Jr. and Fred Wells needed better runs than what they're having right now, for sure. But the gap between 1st and 2nd has shrunk to under half a second. And now Randy Jones is also reeling him in. Coming to 10 laps to go here at Gateway. Can Blaze Rich pull off the upset? Or did Jonathan Davenport still have some stuff left? Almost to his inside, the 45. Some smoke up ahead. Is the caution out? No, it is not. Blaze Rich to the inside. Looking for the race lead on lap 75 with just 10 to go. Side by side, Blaze Rich gonna scoot right on by Jonathan Davenport. And now he is gonna start running away. With 9 laps to go here at Gateway. Does Jonathan Davenport have anything left? He ran 6/10 of a second slower last time around, but now this time he's sticking with him, and he's got the 42. Randy Jones also gonna be applying some pressure here. He very well could have used up his stuff here, just trying to pull away, but he's sticking with the 45. He bit that gap in half. He's going back to the inside here into turn number 1. Can he clear him though? No. He's going to be on his inside though into 3. Side by side for second now. Randy Jones, Jonathan Davenport. Advantage big time, Davenport. Davenport trying to get to the inside on Blaze Rich. Can't quite make it though. Blaze Rich shut the door on the 91. Davenport without the draft is going to have a very hard time getting around that 45 car on the bottom. If he can clear Randy Jones here down the backstretch, that might give him a little bit more help. They'll be side by side. Randy Jones gonna have some draft as they head into turn number 3. Is he going to send? He's got to send it. Randy Jones sent it up on the top side. He's going to clear Jonathan Davenport for second. Now it is down to Blaze Rich. Randy Jones for the race lead. We know Randy still has some stuff left in the tank. Half a second. Nope. He's down to half a car length between he and the 45. Randy Jones in the discount tire. Estes Pennzoil. Blaze Rich is coming down pit road. He can't make it to the end. Oh boy. Could we see someone win this race on pure fuel strategy? Jonathan Davenport. Everybody pitted at the same time. We have 5 laps to go here. Luke Lawson stayed out. Noah Sears, Ronald Beasley, Davin Armstrong, Trey Mills, the 22 of Owen Harris. And now there goes the 42 down pit road. 4 laps to go for Davenport as he retakes the race lead. When or is he gonna pay? He's gonna put Blaze Rich a lap down here. But I don't think that's gonna last a whole very long while. Coming to 3 laps to go. And he's still staying out another lap. Could Davenport have saved enough? And that's why he was falling off. Because I haven't really seen the order shake up a whole heck of a lot here. Did Luke Lawson come down pit road? Yes, he did. Everybody else came down pit road. Oh, boy. There's Randy Jones. Preliminary second place. Now Jonathan Davenport going to come down pit road with just a few laps to go. All eyes are on the 91 at this point. Everybody else is pit. He's got a clear pit road. So I think that could have been a great idea for the 91. You can see him down there. He's going to have hopefully a clear track as well. Wasn't a whole lot of cars out on the track anyways. Just to gas and go for the 91. I can see Randy Jones there. And Luke Lawson. If he can hold on to the race lead, which he will, it's going to be close. Coming to the white flag this time around. Jonathan Davenport, Luke Lawson, Randy Jones. Your top three as they run. I want to say Blaze Rich potentially took tires. Brother. Davenport with the engine malfunction coming to the white flag. This race is now down between the 25 and the 42. Luke Lawson is ahead, coming down the backstretch for the final time. This is not how I expected this race to end. Through 3 and 4 for the final time. Here comes Randy Jones with a charge on the bottom. Can't quite get there. He's got to run. Oh man, I messed this all up. Luke Lawson is going to win a Gateway. Really butchered that one there. But Luke Lawson winning is going to lock himself into the playoffs. And Randy Jones had a good run. Noah Sears, he should be in the cut line now, above the cut line. And the 45 of Blaze Rich comes home 4th. Ronald Beasley 5th. Great run for him. Davin Armstrong 6th. Owen Harris 7th. Trey Mills 8th. Cody Foster 9th. Great run for him as well. He needed it. Clayton Baxter, once it was all said and done, P10. So we'll go ahead, let Luke celebrate, and we'll be back with the points. Well, guys, with that decent race at Gateway, I wouldn't say it was the best race in Cup Series history, but it wasn't too bad either. We now have 11 drivers locked into the playoffs. Again, Scott Mason, he would be locked in right now, but he is not in the top 25. He actually lost 2 more spots, so he's down to 30th now, so he has more work to do. But we also have 2 more drivers that could fall out of the top 25 here. Paul Selzy, who is currently 21st in points, and Evan Horton, who is 22nd in points right now. Both are locked in right now, but they could very well not be within the next couple of races. Good gains for Fred Wells. He is just 49 points above the cut line, but Justin Marks is the last car in the playoffs right now, and he is 10th in points, which is just insane to me that is how far down we've gone. Henry Rivers, who is the first car out, or is the last car outside of the top 20, is 18th in points right now. And Joe Buckley Jr., he didn't really gain or lose anything in regular season standings-wise. Still 16th, but he is 59 points out. Looks like I've made an error on the score on the graphic there that I had. So I'll just have to quickly redo that, because I do this before I put the graphic in, so I can just swap those 2 numbers around quick. That's all me. But 59 points below the cut line right now. He definitely, I'm pretty sure he lost. I'm going to look at last week. Yeah, he lost on the cut line by a pretty big margin there. But Zach Barber, despite the DNF, still leads over the rest of the field. 173 points over Tyler Childers right now. Alexander Thompson, 344 points behind Zach Barber, and he is in 3rd. So Barber, he's pretty much got the regular season championship locked up to this point. So there really isn't much else to say in that regard. Oliver Anthony had the momentum going, and he just completely botched it at Gateway. There's nothing he could have done differently, though. It was a melee, to say the least. But without anything else really happening there's not much anyone can do for him. But with that, guys, that is gonna lead us off of today's race. Next race should be posted by tomorrow. Mexico City, race number 16. We only got a handful of races before the playoffs, guys. So it's gonna start ramping up here. So stay tuned. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.